Hi, everybody. Welcome to our last video for Junie B. Jones Has a Monster Under Her Bed. Today is going to be a short one. We're just going to be reading chapters 7 and 8. So let's see what happens after Grandma Helen Miller tried to run over that the trash with her car to make it the monster a flatso. Junie B didn't believe it. So let's see what happens next. Chapter 7 is called Snarlies and Snufflies. That night I heard snarlies under my bed. Mother said it was my imagination. No, it is not my imagination, I said. I can hear snarlies, plus also I hear snories and snufflies and droolies. Mother rolled her eyes way up at the ceiling. Honestly, Junie B, where in the world do you get this stuff? She asked. I thought, and I thought. It just automatically comes in my head, I said. It's a gift, I think. After that, I begged to sleep in her bed, but Mother said no. Daddy said no, too. You have to trust us, Junie B, he said. We would never let anything hurt you. There's nothing in your room to be afraid of. And so that's how come I had to sleep in my own bed for the entire whole night. Plus, also, I had to sleep there the next night and the next night and the next night after that, too. That was the night when the worst thing of all happened. Because I accidentally sleep too much, and the monster must have crawled on my pillow because in the morning there was drool on my pillow. I screamed very loud when I felt it. Help, help, there's drool. I told you this would happen. I told you the monster would come. I ran in my mother's room and showed them the pillow. Mother folded her head. Whose drool is that? It's Junie B's. You're right. When is this ever going to end? She said. When are you ever going to realize there's no such thing as monsters? She did not wait for me to answer. Everyone drools on their pillow sometimes, she said. It doesn't mean you're a baby. Your mouth just opens when you're sleeping and you drool a little bit. It's no big deal, and it is not from monsters. After that, she went out of her room to the kitchen, and Daddy went to get Ollie. I crawled into her bed and counted my piggy toes. Whew, good news. There was 10. That day at kindergarten, Mrs. had a surprise for us. It was called Our School Pictures Were Back from the Cheese Man. She passed them out to us. Louise got hers first. My eyes popped out at those things. Lucille, look how gorgeous they are. They are the gorgeousest pictures I ever saw, I said. Lucille fluffed her fluffy dress. I know it. I know they are gorgeous. That's just how I look, Junie B. I can't even help it. After that, Lucille stood up at the table. And there's Lucille with her gorgeous pictures. And she held up her pictures for everyone to see. Mrs. said, sit down to her. Just then, Mrs. bended down to me and she smoothed my hair. Junie B, honey, you might want to have your pictures taken again, she said, kind of quiet. Then she handed me my envelope real secret, so nobody could see. I sneaked a peek at those things. My stomach felt sickish inside. I look like I smelled stink, I said. I quick tried to hide my pictures, but Lucille grabbed them away from me. Ew, gross, she said. Junie B looks gross. I tried to grab them back. Remember at the beginning of the story when she said she made her, I think she had her tongue sticking out. I think she was going like, ugh. Yeah, look at those kids. They're shocked. I wonder if they're going to show us what they look like. Yeah, only those are not even your beeswax, madam, I yelled, very mad. Only too bad for me, because lots of other kids already saw them, and they laughed and laughed at those things. Finally, I grabbed the pictures back, and I hided them in my coat. I didn't talk to room 9 for the whole rest of the day. And the last chapter is called A Scary Faced Me. After I got home from school, I sat on my bed and I looked at my pictures. I hate these ugly, dumb things, I said, very furious. These are the ugliest, dumb pictures I ever saw. I leaned over the edge and I held the pictures down there. See this, you stupid monster? This picture is just as scary as you. So maybe I might put it right under my bed and it will scare your whole entire pants off. Just then, I sat up very straight. Because that might be a good idea I just thought of. I quick found the scissors, and then I cut my school pictures apart from each other, and I shoved them right under my bed. I'm not even afraid of you, you dumb monster, because these ugly pictures can bite your head off. Just then I heard Mother come home from work. Mother, my pictures came, I hollered, very thrilled. She hurried up to my room. I pointed under my bed. See them, Mother? See my school pictures? I spread them out under there. Mother looked curious at me. She bended down and picked up a picture. Her mouth did a gasp. Oh my, she whispered. I clapped and clapped. I know they are. Oh my. That is why I put them under my bed. Get it, Mother? Get it? Now my scary face will be down there all the time. And so that monster already got scared away, I bet. All of a sudden, Mother started to laugh. Then I started to laugh too. Plus, here's another happy thing. Because this morning there was more drool on my pillow. Only I'm not that worried. Because it was from Raggedy Ruth, I bet. Or else maybe it was from Philip Johnny Bob. Or maybe even it was from me. But that does not mean I'm a baby. Because everybody drools on their pillow once in a while. My very own mother told me that. And she would not lie to me. Probably. And there's a picture of Junie B with her mother laughing at her pictures. I don't think they're going to show us her scary face, but I think that was smart of her to put her scary picture underneath the bed to help herself not be afraid of that monster. When my little sister was young, she was afraid of monsters in her room, and my mother did a really sweet thing. She took a little tiny water bottle or bottle of water, and she put a few drops of her perfume in there, and she called it monster spray. And so whenever my sister was afraid of the monster, she'd go in and spray that around my sister's room, and she would say, that will keep the monsters away. But I really think it helped her, my sister, smell my mother in the room so she would feel safe. Wasn't that sweet? It's kind of like what Junie B did with her pictures under the bed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful story as much as I've enjoyed sharing it with you. So until I see you at our next story time, have a wonderful day.